Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek TV at Gen Con 2015. I'm sitting down with Tony Cerebriani of USAopoly Games. How are you?
Fabulous, thanks.
And you brought us your last offering for today, which is Telestrations After Dark.
Yes, because everything gets better when the sun goes down.
So we're going to assume that since Telestrations has been out for a couple of years, that people have already known how to play. And if they don't know how to play, there's a fabulous website that could help them maybe find information out.
Perhaps USAopoly.com or even Telestrations.com.
Or
BoardGameGeek.com. Of course. We presume that's where you are right now. So.
All right, so how is this version different than regular Telestrations?
All right, really it's about the content. So in the game you get your same great dry erase books. The pens are same dry erase pens, but now they're black to keep things dark and mysterious. We've also included coasters in the game because we are presuming, since this is an adult party game, that people may be enjoying some adult beverages. And they may or may not be.
Libations.
Fuel for the night, as it were. So the color of the coaster matches the color of the foil
nice
on the
touch.
book, so that you can identify, everybody at the table can identify when a book has gotten back to a particular player. And the gameplay is exactly the same. It's taking turns drawing and sketching until you get your book back and you reveal to the table what happened. So there are lots of party games out there that use pretty crass content, but they're quite a lot of fun to play. Because Telestrations has had some great success in the family field as well as the party field, we wanted to keep this a little bit closer to the edge of craziness. So we lead people right to that edge and let everybody else just sort of jump off on their own.
Particularly through their illustrations.
Yes, particularly through their illustrations. So there's a lot of really fun content in there. There's a lot of objects, there's a lot of nouns, there's a lot of actions, and then there's some things that are potentially made-up words that you can find online that may or may not be appropriate to talk about online or to play with grandma.
Well, and just since to share a couple of the more PG end ones, we got turkey. That would certainly be an interesting one to draw a picture of for sure. Head cheese.
Yeah, right. I mean, head cheese is just head cheese, but imagine where, we
have to draw that out would get pretty entertaining for sure. A frontal lobotomy, that one would definitely make for some interesting pictures.
Very interesting. So in the base game of Telestrations, there were a lot of people who had been asking for an adult version, but also even with the basic game, a lot of people in the right groups would allow their content to become this, or they would just start playing by making up their own words. And so this is a great way to give more content to this already great game, as well as to give a slightly different experience to game players who may not have actually had the opportunity to play the game yet. And you'll notice the box design is quite a bit different than the original box. It does still have this sort of same halftone printing, but the logo on the top and the sides of the box does glow in the dark.
Oh, fun!
So if you do have to turn the lights out, you can still find your game. And
it supports the same amount of players, I'm guessing.
Yep, the game comes with 8 books and 8 pens, so that you have the opportunity to play with 4 to 8 players. And there is no point right now that we're thinking about making this the party pack edition either, but this could scale up to more players, just not everybody would then get there to play in everyone's book.
Right.
But the beautiful thing still about the game is that everyone's engaged the whole time. Nobody's waiting for a turn because everyone's doing something.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, so if you already a fan of Telestrations, definitely sounds like one you want to check out after the kids have gone to bed at least.
Yeah.
And Tony, thank you so much for bringing us by and letting us.
Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it, and have a great Gen Con. Cheers.